Serious, if you had taken your life 1 year ago, what beautiful things would you have had missed out on? Wow. This hit me really hard. My daughter attempted suicide on December 18th, 2018. It literally does change everything. The thought of having to live without her is unfathomable. Every single day since then has been beautiful, a gift. Even the bad days, and there have been quite a few, all beautiful. 3.5 months ago, I loaded some camping gear onto the back of my bicycle and left my home in Wisconsin with the vague goal of getting to Seattle and heading down the Pacific coast. 104 days and 4,000 miles later, I have seen some absolutely beautiful parts of the country. I've learned a ton about myself and grown as a person, and most importantly, I have seen time and time again the overwhelming kindness of the world we live in. I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason, traveling by bicycle just brings out the absolute best in everyone I meet. From the unending generosity of the people who have opened their homes to me, providing my shower and bed, food and their wonderful company over dinner, to the drivers who saw me stopped on the side of the desolate Wyoming roads and pulled up to offer an extra water bottle when I was a million miles from a gas station soda dispenser. Everybody wants to be a positive part of my story. In this day and age, we seem to focus way too much on the hate in the world. But thankfully, the hateful among us are nothing more than a vocal minority. I deeply believe that this world we share is a kind one, and that we all want the best for each other. And that, to me, is far more beautiful than the mountains of Montana or a sunset over the Pacific Ocean. Are you okay, by the way? The title is concerningly specific, what with you mentioning suicide in particular, and not more generally just dying. My graduation and seeing my mom being proud of me. Edit. Thank you kind strangers for my very first awards. I really gotta tell my mom about this, haha. This has been a pretty acid year, but not in a no hope for the future sense. Parents have been ill, work has sucked, and an ex who I'm still on friendly terms with had an awful family tragedy. I wouldn't have missed much, yet, but I'd miss out on the better times to come. I took my son to the state fair. I took him on his first ride on the tilt-a-whirl. It's my favorite ride. We giggled and screamed and laughed. We did it again 4 times. We had our caricatures drawn together. He told me it was the best day. I really loved it. My brother did, last June. And he missed out on Kingdom Hearts 3rd, the next entry in his favorite video game franchise that he waited for since 2006. I bought it, and I played it on his behalf, but I suck at it. My brother was also a massive Toronto Raptors and basketball fan, and my mother and I watched the finals, and had no idea what to feel when they won. That's the stuff that really gets you. The stuff you knew your loved one would have essed their pants with excitement on. My advice for anyone going through depression: you can always die later. You are going to die someday. The world will make sure of it, so you don't need to take on the anxiety and burden of ending your own life. But you can only live right now. So, why not stick around for a few decides and see what happens? Procrastinating death is the best use of the skill, honestly. Nobody can tell you procrastination is a negative quality if it's what keeps you alive. It gives me comfort to know that I don't have to be here or do this forever. It gives me comfort to know that I don't have to take my death into my own hands. I've suffered from depression and crippling anxiety for about 12 years myself. And what keeps me going? It's the little things. I always pick something, anything to look forward to, a new show or movie, a new game. I follow tennis and enjoy that. Vacations or visits from family members. Family is everything, and the little things that you like make up who you are, and no one can tell you your interests are small or worthless. Because you like them, and they make you happy, and that's good enough. So just keep looking for the next thing to look forward to, and hold on tight, no matter how strong the winds of depression become. Don't let go. You can weather the storm, as long as you maintain hope that tomorrow can be better than today. Nothing. My friend passing today. My ex-girlfriend trying to ruin my life. Losing my best friend to said ex. Car lost in accident. Fired from my job. I just can't find the courage to hurt my parents. Summer and fall. That's basically it. Edit 1. Wow 8k. Long post TLDR at the bottom. Was suicidal for a long time. Still have the thought on a daily basis, but finding ways to cope. This last year has been a roller coaster. January I dropped out of first year of university in a forensic science program due to inability to afford university education even after OSUP. I started working minimum wage general labor jobs to support myself and family, which is in major debt. In May I found a non-profit organization that gave basic 3-month certification program. In September, got a 3-month paid internship with the city of Toronto. Unfortunately my internship ends tomorrow as 3 months have passed. Feeling depressed as hell as I enjoyed my work and friendly staff, but my life has a bit of hope left. If I ended it earlier I wouldn't be able to discover my interest in it as well as be able to build my first gaming PC, which I sold to regain costs. TLDR, dropped out from uni, work minimum wage jobs, did it certification, and found an interesting and rewarding experience. Edit, wow, this really blew up. Thanks again for all the kindness and support from all of you. I have tried to address all your responses and thanks again for the anonymous silver. I'm still new to the whole Reddit thing, so thanks again to the community. Meeting a lot of new friends that, keeping my friend from doing suicide, keeping that same friend, and believing her when there are major rumors that aren't fair being spread about her Reddit. The mom is the reason for he almost doing suicide. She puts her through verbal abuse. The rumors are still going on and I've heard a lot about them from her friends who do believe her. It's being spread by a girl who was a good friend of ours, but her and my friend got into an argument. Edit, NVM, screw her, she just dumped our friendship for a YouTuber that she liked or never even talked to or had any contact to. My wonderful friends and helping 7 beautiful dogs learn to live a new life. Literally nothing, but killing myself would mean handing this BTCH of an Earth a win. If she wants me dead, she's gonna have to f'kin' do it herself.